Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. This is a reading for Virgo, and I'll show you the decks that I'll be using first. This is the Mig Tarot. Very quirky deck, beautiful, fun, fun, fun. For the first half of the reading, and then the second half, I have the Fantasy Tarot. Really pretty deck, really pretty deck. Then I have this great, interesting LENORMAND deck that a dear friend of mine, Shivani, said has fashioned for me. And that's it. I have my runes. I'll show you those. They're beautiful bone runes. Do visit my website. It's www.christellemartinette.com. And take a look at what I do. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist. I work with past life regression. And I also do work with soul therapy that deals with people crossing your paths, and these involve also soulmates and any kind of negative energy and contracts that have been settled during the years or not settled, and things like that. Take a look. Let me take the first part of the reading now. I'm going to use the Mig. I'll show you those. I'll show you. Wait, there is, I keep forgetting, I forgot the chat. Now the chat is open. Sorry. Let me add to these. All right, let me show you these cards. First, I've got the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. The Four of Swords. The Seven of Coins. The Devil card. Then I have the Star card. Now, isn't that wonderful? Let me take another card from the bottom of the deck and take a look at that. Devil, and take a look at that Eight. Okay, for the Devil, I have the Eight of Wands. Something is happening very fast. And then the Six of Cups over that Eight of Cups. All right, let me take a look at this. And Virgo, you know, the beginning of the month has you sort of not knowing whether to, you know, coming or going, whether to go forward or whether to go backward in terms of a relationship. And this is a newfound relationship, as if you knew this person before. You did know this person before. However, there is, and they have come up again. Okay, so they have come up and knocked on your door and said, okay, come out and play with me. But it's not, it's a little more serious than that. There has been a lot of water under that bridge, they say, in this country, in Italy. They say, a lot of water, a lot of experiences you've had together, and a lot of soul searching together with that person. I'm going to take a few, this is cards, LENORMAND cards, to clarify. Yeah, there's some, this person has come back. All right, well, the Moon card, the Scythe, it's an agricultural tool, and the Ring. You know, this is a very, very delicate situation, and a very erotic situation, a very delicate situation, a very emotional situation. This is, there was deep love. It was the kind of love, even if you had not seen each other very much, I know that you know that I know that we love each other, okay? This person has come up again. Either, and I'm, you know, the jury is still out. I'm not sure if you got in touch with them or they got in touch with you, but there is a lot of hope on one of the sides. I tend to think there is. It's both of you really do hope it could work. What I'm difficulty is this scythe that cuts into this love, and also as a result. But you know, we could say the ring is born, the star is born. I'm going to take another card here because this is from the bottom of the deck. Yes, it is the bouquet. I have to say, we'll see what the runes in the end say. but this seems to go well for you. This seems to go well for you. There is a weight. There is a weight with this Four of Swords, of course. And not only that, there is an idea of, well, how can we bring this forward? You know, there may be many different problems. You may live in this state. I may live in that state. You may live in this country. I may live in that country. You travel too much, you know, and it's hard to find you both in the same place. That could be one idea. Or you have two different types of lifestyles that see you doing different things in different places and not being possible to stay together. So those things are going to be weighed in. And there's also a notion here, revisiting, and it's so clear, and I'm surprising myself that it's coming out, that, and my head is hurting. It's odd. My head is hurting when I'm reading this. There is even the talk of working together. And there is, as I said, remember in the beginning, I said it's very erotic. The relationship was born on eroticism. Okay, now all of you out there, these are general readings, but I'm getting a very clear message here. And the devil's here for that. And it's like a flame that's so fast and so intense. But I have this beautiful star here, ladies and gentlemen, Virgo friends. I don't envy you because it's going to be patema d'anima, as they say. It's going to be so intense, and you at times will feel, oh my God, I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm going to die right here. What is going on? What is the universe doing to me? Throwing me a curveball. The star. Let me take a look at the star. Interesting. Very interesting. I hope I'll be able to tell you. All right, we have the stork. Then we have the coffin. And then we have the anchor. Now, what does this say? It talks of work, first of all. It talks about, of course, storks do come home. There may be some of you, I don't see a pregnancy here with that coffin next to that. I don't see that. I see this as a new beginning. Yes, a new beginning. Someone is coming home. You are going home, or they are coming home. But there is this work card. It does talk of stability without a doubt, but the anchor is there. When the anchor is there, it's not only that. I see here a future business partner as well. There is something that you do with this person on a level that has to do with work. And it's so resounding clear, Virgo. Now, let me take let me take these runes to see what they can add. Incredible, especially the seven, before I go on, the seven of coins, because that is the headache. All right, I have a dog. I've got the key. And I have the path. All right, crossroads, the path. This is a decision to be made in relation to a person who you were very, very close to. And this is not your first time around. This is a karmic relationship. This is a bona fide soulmate. This is they're crossing your paths, not for the first time. And it is quite difficult because of that. There is a karmic relationship here. But let me take the runes and see what they have to add here. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Quite a lot of room. Interesting. All right, now there is an issue here. It's not going to blossom the month of, I've got Björk Berkana Merkstave. It's not going to blossom the month of February, ladies and gentlemen, Virgo friends. But for all intents and purposes, I see here a very, there is success. Okay, let's just say there is success. There's Sohilo, there's the sun, there's a very strong sun here. Now, in between that, there is so much. First of all, You spend a lot of time talking about the activity, and there's not one activity here. Virgo, you're going to be involved with a number of different types of activities. I'm seeing here someone who has 4, 5, 6 different companies, and they don't want you to work for one of these companies. No, they want you on the one hand to manage, and on the other hand to be the right hand person, man or woman, the right hand man or woman, and thereby second in command. There is also a give and take early on, especially in this month of February, ladies and gentlemen, Virgo friends. You talk about not what is mine is yours and yours is mine. No, but you do talk, put pen to paper, and you decide very, very clearly what your role is, what is the payment, if there's stocks, what is the percentage, how much you get, and all of that. And it's done very, very meticulously. I have 30 sats here, and 30 sats is telling you, look, Virgo, this is a one-time opportunity. You have the opportunity to go forward with it and know that it's going to be a roller coaster ride, as it was in the past and in past lives, or you have the ability to turn and walk away and live a more satisfying, calmer life. This is up to you. But I see here that you don't have this wonderful insight that you may have had months before. I see both Keenats and Pedro Merkstave, and I don't see you as visualizing something wrong happening. You don't see the traps that fall before you. This is a huge, you will get your socks knocked off. You're going to feel as if the rug is going to be shifting under your feet. You won't know what is happening. I do see Yera here, and Yera talks about time. It's beating time. It's not going to be fulfilled in the month of February. There's going to be a lot of time for you to think about it. They will tell you, look, take your time. Maybe you want to come out to where I live and we can have a go at it. Let's give it a month and let's try and see. And you're thinking to yourself, well, I don't have the luxury to do that, because if I take 1 month out of my life, that's it. You know, I can't leave and abandon my own work. I have my own business. I have my own activity. You know, so there are a lot of things. I have children. I have this, I have that. A lot of things. If I leave my house, you know, a lot of things that you have to bear in mind. But there definitely is serious business here. And I have the rune that talks about, I can't remember the name. Now I'm going to, please tell me. Ingvats. I have Ingvats here that talks about a minor success during the month of February. For example, you think to yourself, I thought it was all finished. I thought it was gone. See that? I knew they were going to come back. I knew that it wasn't over. There's something that I don't know. And there is with both Pedro and Keenat's Merkstave. You don't know the entire story here. Before taking any steps forward, you need to do your background check. And you need to do a lot of checking. Let's put it that way, Virgo. Well, let's put this side away. I'm happy with that reading. A lot of details here. And then I'm going to pull the cards up and go forward with my other tarot deck, the Fantasy Tarot, which is of a different nature. It's a lovely deck, and it has a different energy to it. So let's take a look at what they say. Now, this was for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And of course, if you have a concentration of Virgo in other areas of your chart, this pertains to you. The same goes for this part of the reading with the signs from Aries and so on. these are people who could potentially be around you. If you do, this is a general reading, so you take those that pertain to you. And now, let's see. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo, fellow Virgoan, or you yourself, an interior monologue, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Let me see what the bottom of the deck, just leave that off for the side, to the side. So let's take the first card, and I'll show you as we go by. We have here, this is the Nine of Swords, an Aries. Look, the Nine of Swords, Aries, role in your life here, the month of February, may be a person who is bringing with them the burden of fear, or maybe want to instill, even worse yet, fear in you. If you have the element of choice, you can leave that at bay. You don't have to engage. But this is a person who is carrying around fear. The next card, the card that represents a potential Leo in your life, is the Two of Swords. Now, true to the image there, the blinded woman, blinded fate. This is usually the Two of Swords talks about decisions, and the Taurus person will bring you in front of a decision-making process. But more than that, this Taurus is an ally. I see them as aiding you in the process of that big decision-making that you will be called upon, not only in February, but further down the line as well, because there's a lot at stake. So the Taurus is helping you that way. Let's go to the Gemini card. The Gemini card here is the Death card. Now, when that is the case, I usually, there we go. That was the Six of Swords. Sorry, the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands underneath the deck. That will, there's a fly around here. And this is a person, this Gemini person, who is going to be the beginning of a measure of success for you. They are going to represent your success. More than others, as far as I can see here, they're going to be someone you want to keep close to you because they are an ally, consultant, similar to a consultant. Then we have the Cancer role, represented by the Ace of Wands. This is a Cancer, potential Cancer in your life in February, is a person who is creative, full of passion. They have a lot of energy. They will not only be a beginner, they'll light the flame and carry it for you. They're going to bring you to the very end of completion of an endeavor, of a project. This is a person who will help you get to the very end. And then we have Leo. A Leo is represented by the World. This is a partner in crime, ladies and gentlemen, Virgo friends. This is a person who you can travel with, who is ready on the spur of the moment, always has their suitcase ready, and will be willing. This is also a person who, similar to Cancer, and it's interesting that it followed it. Cancers will help you begin, but bring you to the end. Leos actually help you complete things. Then we have the fellow Virgoans in your life, and this is represented by the Ten of Cups, or a monologue, an interior monologue that you entertain with yourself if there is no other Virgo in your life. I'm seeing this as pure joy. Another Virgo in your life is going to bring you joy, and there's no limit. There's not enough joy to go around. There's that expression in English. You can never be too rich or too thin. Well, you can never have enough joy. Okay, so that too. And in terms of an interior monologue, this is going to be reinforced day by day, the month of February, ladies and gentlemen, Virgo friends. You are always going to be facing north, orienting yourself towards an attraction that you have willed yourself to manifest. and you are not going to let go of it. This is why it's so difficult for the month of February when this other energy, this other dynamics comes in seemingly from nowhere, but it's someone that you already know that has crossed your path. Then we have Libra. Libra is represented by the Knight of Wands. Libra, the Knight of Wands. This is a person, the Libra, in your life in the month of February, who also brings you new ideas, brings you novelty, brings you to a place where fairy tales are and dreams abound. They'll allow you to dream with them or even on your own. They have your best interests at heart, which is interesting. Then we have this Scorpio person, which is represented by the Hermit. Now, it's interesting because the Hermit always has a stigma attached to it and of loneliness. But I'm seeing here that this Scorpio person has the role of bringing you to dot your I's and cross your T's and read the fine print, especially if something is being offered to you, ladies and gentlemen, Virgo friends. They are the ones who will show you that you need to look at things very carefully, study them. They're going to teach you the value of study and analysis, very close analysis. Then we have the Sagittarian person, is represented by the Nine of Wands. This Sagittarian here is a person who is working so hard, who has worked either for you or with you or alongside you. And they could be colleagues that you share. It could be a colleague with whom you shoot the breeze and you try to exchange experiences so you don't feel alone and you can get the best of both worlds. Their failures can become your successes and vice versa. Very interesting person to have close by. Then we have the Capricorn person in your life, which is represented by the Fool card. Wild energy here with this Capricorn person. What they allow you to do is not only dream like another sign, but they allow you actually to